c4. So we'll have knight f6 against c4, knight c3, g6, preparing for bishop g7 castling. So bishop g7 and d4 we have d6 where he's thinking for the move. He go with g3, we have castling, the king's safety which is very important. Hmm. So he go with this. Um, we'll have c5 attacking this pawn. Now let's see what he responds over here. So he continue the game over here. He go with d takes c5. We'll have capturing it back. Queen take queen, rook take it, but he does not go with it. So he is playing some nice moves. Knight to c6, like focusing on development and all. Okay, now let's see what he responds over here. Hmm. So he continue with bishop d2. Okay. Alright, so bishop f5 is not a good move. Thus, what we can do is rook b8, preparing for p3, bishop b2. That's the possible move. So p3 is a mistake. Um, we take knight to x5, like attacking this way. So let's see what he responds. Okay, so he continue with a3. Queen coming out there is a possible move. Otherwise, what we can do, okay, so we'll have a6 preparing for p5 p4. So you go with rook c1, we go with p5. Now let's see what he responds. White to play where white go with this. Okay, so we also eliminated back as an easy response. Hmm. Okay, so now white to play where white is thinking. White go with this move. So white play this. What we can do is playing f5. This pawn will be under attack, so we need to protect this one. How can we protect this pawn? Uh, we go with knight e4, where he'll eliminate this pawn. Then we'll go with queen p6. No, we can go with queen over here. Further attacking this diagonal, preparing for p4. Now we can even prepare for p4 with queen, rook. The main motive was to open up the bishop diagonal. We can move the knight anywhere. We can try to capture the knight and like open up the bishop. That's the main plan. So what is white going to play? Let's see how white responds. Now over here, what white can do is something like p4, where he go with p4. Now we have easy capturing. We can capture here, eliminate. We'll take the bishop there, easily win the pawn. Otherwise, what we may do is, like I find this as a very good option. So we'll continue with knight take f3. After bishop take, we take okay. I was thinking about bishop taking there. the main plan will be attacking the rook. So we'll just trade the pieces like that. If we'll take the bishop behind, then we'll just eliminate it. Hi Carlos, welcome to my channel. If we play the rook there, he eliminates the knight. So he forgets about the rook and we eliminate it. Furthermore, once again, white to play. White is thinking for the move. Let's see how he responds. Hmm. Okay, so if you are enjoying the stream, then to like live stream. And white eliminates this pawn. So we eliminate it. We eliminate this. Okay, so let's eliminate this. Now he also take it back. And we can take the bishop there, attacking this pawn, which is the main idea. Okay, attacking rook and the pawn both at the same time. So he go with queen b3 check, easily winning the bishop. So rook f7. Now we just gave up that, doubling up of rooks, preparing for attacking like this. Uh, White to play where white is thinking as usual. Let's see how he responds over here. Okay, so over here he continue with f4, f4. So we can have e5, right? So we have e5 attacking this pawn, where we'll just take advantage of this pin. So you go with this. We eliminate this pawn. After the take from any of them, we can try g5 for attacking it further. Now let's see what he responds. White to play where white go with knight e4. We also go with queen d3, attacking the knight, and this will be an easy win. So king over there, just eliminate this knight. If we eliminate this, then we can have rook going there for the checkmate. So he'll not eliminate this. Now if he'll not eliminate, since we need to eliminate it. For figuring out for some better options, we need to take that pawn. Now white is thinking, he go with rook there. So rook to e1 for attacking the queen. Watch the move. Over here, what we may do is we can take the queen to g6. The idea is simple. We'll prefer capturing this pawn. So we go with queen e5. We just eliminate it. Now the bishop take or the queen take. Rook can easily eliminate it. So he go with bishop c3, preparing for the mate like this. So okay, what we can do is rook to f6. The idea is blocking the checkmate threat. Now let's see what he responds. Over here he gave a check. So we take this rook behind. Now maybe he can just repeat the moves. Alright, so white is now thinking for the move. Let's see how white responds over here. Okay, white take the rook this time. And that's a mistake. We have a queen b1 giving check. King goes there or here. King goes in any of the squares. We'll have a check, winning the bishop also. He take this rook behind. Okay, that's correct. So what we can do is we can attack this bishop further. Okay, I am from India. So what we can do is queen to c2. The main idea is simple. We can try pushing it with the queen going there, delivering the mate. Okay, so let's see for white response over here. White to play and white is thinking. Queen check. Oh shit. And that's an easy win for white. Okay, so I resigned this game. Wait. Seriously? He played this. He does not capture it, but he played this. Good, very good. So now this time, let's not make mistakes. Yeah. Okay, so now what we can do is we need to protect the checkmate. We take the queen to g6, preventing the mate. He'll try to checks. Then we can take this rook here and protect it. If we try to eliminate the pawns, then that won't work because we can easily eliminate this with the rooks attacking the opponent's file. So he go with rook to e5, preparing for the spin. Hmm. Okay. Push. He go with this. Wait. We push. He play this. We push. He can. Hmm. Okay. And if we take the rook there, that's not possible. So we have queen b1. Yeah, check b1. That's only what I was trying. He can play the rook there, right? Now he can play the rook there. That's the problem. Which is supported by this bishop. Okay. So rook will go there. Now what we can do? We'll play queen here. He'll go with queen there. Hmm. Okay, so over here, should I? No, not at all. I must not sacrifice like that. If I take the queen back there, then he'll play the rook here. Okay, so this is the problem. Hmm. So p3, if you play queen p3, he can eliminate the queen. Okay, so queen p3 is not good. Alright, so queen goes behind. For okay, so queen is having only one and two safe options, right? If I play queen there, he'll play rook here. Okay, and then I try to give a check. He'll play bishop there. That won't work. That may work. So we go with queen g6, and that was a draw. Okay. Alright, so this game just ended in a draw. Queen c2. Okay. Alright, so now we have. Okay, so this is black to play. What can we do over here as black? White played this. King take rook. Now this is black to play. Try to find out the best move continuation over here. What do you think is the correct move continuation? Hmm. So over here pawn c2. Okay. You can play pawn c2. You push this. You promote. Hmm. So over here we'll have pawn c2. That's incorrect. Pawn c2 is not correct. Maybe if you push it, he'll push it. You'll promote to queen. Oh no, he'll push it. He'll push it. Give a check. Right? So he will be the first one to push it and promote to a queen. That's the reason pushing it is not a correct move. King to d6, king d6. What if you push this? He'll give a check. You play king there. Okay, so king d6. If you play king d6, you will allow your opponent to capture any of the pawns, right? King d6 is not correct. I think pushing this pawn is correct. Yeah. So he gave a check and we play king there. He play rook here. Okay, so this is black to play. What should we do? What should we do over here? black to play. Welcome quoted to my channel. Hmm. Okay, so this is black to play and think for the move. Push the pawn. We must promote it. Then he'll also promote. Okay, he'll also promote it. So the best move is taking the king behind. He'll play rook there. Now what can we do? So the question goes to you. Black to play. What can we do in this position? This is black to play and try to figure out for the correct move continuation over here. Hmm. King d7. If you play king d7, he will eliminate this pawn easily, right? Okay, so you all may try for what we can do over here. Hmm. c2. Okay, so c2 is a good move. Welcome Russian. Yes, we must push the pawn forward. Rook take. Now what we can do is easily promote to a queen, and that's the correct move. So this is white to play. Now you all may think carefully and figure out what the solution. This position is white to play. Okay, white to play. So I'll just explain this. You may observe this bishop attacking our rook. Our rook is under attack. Also, you may plan for something like c4 for trapping your rook. So once you'll protect your rook, something like rook over here, you try c4 and attack it. Okay. So this may create errors. How much elo? So it has 2450 elo. Alright. So what am I saying? He can push it and create some threat to your rook. So he's having a lot of variations. He has already defended this kind of mate that you can observe. So this is the position. Now figure out for the best move in this position. Knight f7. Knight f7 is not possible. Okay, welcome Joseph to my channel and try to figure out knight f7 is not possible. Okay, so over here, what you are think is the correct move. Knight f5 is incorrect. Knight x5 can't be possible. Rook take e1. Rook take e1. Rook take e1 is not possible. Welcome another to my channel. Knight f6. Knight f6 is not possible. Wait. So you are saying knight f5, some are saying knight x5. Okay. So let me clarify this. If you play knight f5, he eliminate. You give a check. That's possible. If you play this, then what's the problem? The question goes to you. If you play knight x5, what's the problem? Why are you saying that? Take bishop. If you take the bishop, he will eliminate your rook. So taking the bishop is not a good move. Okay, so you are saying knight f5, he take then rook g3 check, he'll play king there and that will be the mate, right? Now after this move, what if he does not take? So if he'll not take means he can play king over there, right? You play this, he'll play king there and that will be the mate. Okay, so maybe knight f5 is possible. Knight x5 easy checkmate. So knight x5, that's the only question that I'm asking. Many of you are saying knight f5. So I am asking you, why are you saying knight f5? Why not knight x5? That's my question. Okay. The reason is very simple. Try to find out. The reason is very simple. You may find out. Just think carefully. Analyze it further. Next, rook g3. Yes, I know rook g3 is possible. Knight x5, he take. You have rook g3 check. Correct. But now think according to your opponent. If you play this, now do you think will he capture? If he eliminate, then that's completely sure what you have to do. Okay, so knight f5 or knight x5? Now answer this. Knight f5 or knight x5? Where should we play? Okay. So to all one who are saying knight x5, knight x5 is not correct because he can play queen over here. Okay. And the ones who are saying knight f5, if we try queen there, knight can take the rook. So to the ones who are saying knight f5 are correct. Okay. So this is what I was telling about future analysment. Okay. So your position, what we need to do? Pawn b5. Pawn b5 is not possible. Okay, so you all may try. Now tell me the solution. Hmm. I have a port. Yes, yes. That's a very good thing that you are doing. Good there. Okay. So what's the move? What we can do over here? White to play. I hope you can find out at least. Hmm. Exchange queens. No. Why you have to exchange the queens? Go for the check. Because the queen will be forced. So you can easily win the queen. Okay. We have this position. White to play. Okay. Now think carefully for this position. White to play in this. Okay, so I'll explain this position. You may observe that he's going to have a queen check like this, winning this pawn. Remember, he's having this pawn which he can use to push and promote. He may try his best to exchange the rooks. Not right now, after the check. He tries best to exchange the rooks. Okay, so over here you can understand this. These two pieces are the main weaknesses. Now what we can do to overcome them? So you are saying rook take f5. Rook take f5, queen take it, pawn take it. This will be an equal position, right? Rook take, queen take. Queen will be attacking this pawn. Now tell me what you will do. So rook take f5 is not a good move. Try to find out some better options. You are playing for a draw after rook take f5. Okay, don't play for a draw. Play for winning. So figure out for the best move. Alright. So if I queen e4, queen e4, queen e4, pawn can't take. Wait, queen e4, pawn can't take because if pawn take check. Rook take, queen take, you'll trade it, right? And this will be a draw. That's what I'm saying. This will be a draw. So don't go with some moves like draw or whatever. Try to find out the best move, winning continuation. Okay. So Rook, VS Gamer, you wanted to say something? Hmm. Alright, so Joseph is saying Queen E4. Now if you play Queen E4, uh, that depends. Queen E4 he can easily trade. You will take it, he'll trade the rooks, take it, and then he can try to promote this pawn further to a queen and all, right? So I don't think Queen E4 is better. Although the plans are very familiar, Queen E4, beginning with a check, taking this pawn, right? But still, Queen E4 has a problem. Queen take. Okay, so Queen E4 is not a correct move. Try to find out some more variations. You can. Okay, so you all can do it. Try to find out the correct move. So over here, okay, so let me add some more points. The main weakness is this rook. Why? Because of the pin. You may try for attacking through pins. Rook f3. Wait. Rook f3. If you play rook f3, then he'll go for the check. Yes. If you play rook f3, he'll go with the check. So you are saying, welcome you X fitness. Okay, so queen g5. If you play queen g5, queen g5 rook take queen. Easy win. Rook f4. So rook f4. Okay. Rook f4. Rook take. Right. Rook f4. He'll have a check. Hmm. So rook f4 and he have a check. Okay. Think further. I don't think rook f4 is better. Okay. So with rook x4, rook f4, he give a check. You'll move the king. He'll move it and try to take the pawn and all. That's why rook f4 I'm not preferring. Queen take g6. Queen take g6. The pawn can capture it, right? How can we say queen take g6, man? Okay. Think further. There is a very good move in this position. P x4. What is P? P is nothing in chess. Pretty sure trading the rooks. And okay. So king g2, he'll go with a check and easily win the pawn. Okay, so what I am thinking, I was thinking about x4, but I don't think x4 is the correct move because he can easily have a check. Okay, let me share a plan. Black is already planning for the check, winning this pawn. So you have to find out the correct move for defending it. Hmm. So you are saying queen d1. Queen d1 will remove this pin. So what he'll do is you will play queen d1. He will take it. After queen take it, queen check and win the pawn. So queen d1 is not correct. Okay. So welcome Spiral DJ. Pretty sure trading the rooks and queens. Just winning pawn in game. Wait. So rook take, queen take. You take it, pawn take it. So 1 pawn, 2 pawn, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This will be a draw. Rook f2. Rook f2, queen check, and attack the rook with this rook also. Rook f2, queen check, king goes there, queen take rook. a4. a4. If you play a4, hmm, that's something I did not thought. But if you play a4, then that's simple for black. Black will go with a check and take this pawn. Okay, so pawn take b5, pro queen e4. If you play queen e4, queen take, pawn take, rook take, right? Pawn take b5, pawn take b5, queen check, win the pawn. Hmm. Okay, so let me do some experiments. Some of you are saying queen e4, not correct. Some of you are saying rook take, correct. So queen take, alright. So over here we must take or not. What should we do? Should we take it? Okay. So chat, you may answer. Should we take or not? Hmm. Not. Then what we must do? If we will not take, then what we'll do? Take. Okay, so let's eliminate. Now tell what we can do. We got disconnected pawns. That's the truth. Because it's not. Okay, so what's the main reason? The main reason is all these pawns. 1, 2, 3, 4. These 4 pawns are completely dislocated, completely isolated and all. Yes, Spiral, you were right. Okay, so, alright, so question goes to you. What we must do? King c2. Okay, king c2 is incorrect. We must not move the king at all. Okay, so try to find out what we can do over here. Pawn x3. Okay, so let me do this. p4 is not correct. Eh? Okay, so take on p5 and king f2. Take on p5 and king f2. No, not correct. Pawn x4. Pawn x4 is not correct. Okay, I can try it. Pawn x4 is not correct. Yeah. So king f2 is not correct. Yes, this can be possible. He push it. You take, he take, you push, he push. Oh, no, you'll take, no, you'll take, you'll take, you'll push, you'll push, you'll push, you'll push, you'll push. Okay, so what you say about this? Pawn g4. He just eliminate it and promote. No pawn g4. a4. a4. a5. You take, you push, you take, you push, he promote, give a check. Hmm. Okay, so c5. c5 is not possible. D takes c4. D takes c4, he'll push the pawn. Okay, so d takes c4 and that's the correct move. So this is white to play. Alright, so white to play in this position. Now the question goes to you all, what we can do over here as white. Okay, so let me explain this position. You may observe the rook attacking this way, the rook attacking the queen. He may easily plan for rook coming here attacking this pawn. Also, he's having a queen check, winning the pawn and the rook at the same time. So be aware for the threats. Your queen is under attack. You must protect your queen and give it a better shape. So this position is very easy. Just try to think and you can find the solution. Rook b6 check. So the one who was saying, okay, spiral teacher, Joseph, and many of you are saying rook b6 check. Now the question goes to you. Okay, so question goes to you. This one or this one? I hope at least you are correct with this. We'll play this one rook over here, 2 b6. Now you become Gotham chess, sacrifice the rook. That's all correct. He'll take back from the pawn. You'll play the queen c8. That will be a check, not a mate. Because he can play the king there, escape the king. So try to figure out the correct move. Rook b6 check, he'll take, queen check, king comes here, over here. So try to find out what is the best move over here. Try to think according to it. Rook. Okay. So many of you are fan of Gotham chess who want to just sacrifice their rook. Other rook. Rook from b8 to b6. He'll take, queen checkmate. That's correct. So now we have another position. So your opponent go with rook take pawn. Try to think according to it. He go with rook take pawn. All the players are thinking themselves as Gotham chess, sacrificing the rook. So the main plan is quite simple. Rook, bishop, queen attacking your opponent, bishop. You'll try to play this. He'll give a sacrifice of rook once again. Okay. So what you can do to protect your position and all. Now try to find out the best move continuation. b8 rook. Okay. So welcome eternal trading. Now you may figure out for the solution over here for white. Black to play in this position. How can you destroy your opponent's position? Is the question for you. Pawn e4. Wow. Pawn e4. Okay, pawn e4. Rook take bishop. You'll take it. Queen take it. Queen take rook. He'll play the check. You'll play king there. He'll take your rook. No. So pawn e4 is not correct. Queen sacrifice. Where can we sacrifice the queen? Queen there. Bishop take. Possible. To be honest, possible. But queen, bishop take, he'll give a check first. He'll give a check first. So, what is the correct move over here? Okay, so let me tell you. taking it is not a good move. If you are saying bishop take bishop, that will wait. Bishop take. No, he'll go with this. Yeah, so bishop take bishop. That's not correct. You may see it. Oh my god. What? This is correct. I was thinking for the check. Okay. So he take. Now maybe there's a check winning the rook. Alright. So king e2. No, king e7. That's not king e2. You can take the rook, right? There is no point of playing king e7. Just eliminate the rook. He'll play this check. Okay, so this is correct. Welcome, Dano Tree. Welcome to my channel. This is black to play. So this is your position, black to play on the board. Try to find out the best move continuation over here. Hmm. Black to play in this position. Try to find out the best move. What do you think is the correct move over here? Think according to it and answer. Hmm. Alright. So king a7. King a7. King a7 is not possible. Pawn a5. King e2. Okay. This is not white to play. This is black to play. Black's turn. Okay. So you are saying. Okay. So some of are saying pawn a5. If you play pawn a5, he'll play the king here. And then what you'll do? This is the question to you. King a2. Okay. So king a2. King goes there. You eliminate. Wait. You'll take. You'll play king there. You'll take. You'll play king there. I think capturing it will help, right? King a1 is not at all the good move, not at all. You'll play king a1, he'll continue pushing the pawn forward, easily win the game. King a2, that's something I am thinking for. King a2 he push, no, king a2 is incorrect. So the correct move is x5. You go with a4. What you'll do? So king to a2, no, king a2 is not correct. Now this is the question to you. What can we do over here? This is black to play. King c3. How do you think king c3 is correct? Yeah, king take b3. Eliminate this pawn. Go for the opposition, which is very important. And then continue the game. Okay, so this is white to play over here. Hmm. Okay, so this is white to play over here. Try to find out the correct move continuation. If you are enjoying the stream, then do like the live stream. And do subscribe to the channel if you are the new one to solve more and more puzzles, increase your rating. King take b3. So what is the correct move over here? White to play on the board. So pawn c5. Okay, pawn c5, king there, rook check, king there. You'll take this check. No. Pawn c5, king there. Yeah. So pawn c5. Okay, now the question goes to you. What we can do over here? Black to play on the board. So this move is black to play. Try to find out the correct move in this position. White to play. So rook d7. Okay, rook d7 check. King comes to e4, and then now what we can do over here? Okay, so this is white to play. Try to find out the correct move. Welcome Nirbhaya. Welcome Jack Kapaton. Hmm. Rook f5. No, rook f5 is not possible. This is white to play. Okay, so bishop c4, giving check. Hmm. Rook d7, bishop c4, bishop f3. If you play bishop f3, then he can easily take your bishop, right? So we'll go with bishop c4. That's a very good move. King goes there, we just eliminate the queen. That's not correct. Hmm. We may go for the check first and then go with capturing. Yes. Okay, so we have this one. This is black to play. Hmm. Alright, so I can explain this. You may observe the rook file open. This file which is open. So you can take advantage of this. You can take knight there, queen here, attacking this way. You may even try to uplift the rook for attacking it. So I just said a lot of ideas. Now you may think according to it. First the correct move continuation over here. Black to play. Hmm. So this is black to play over here. This position is very easy. You all follow that Gotham chess. Now what is Gotham chess known for? Is the solution of the puzzle. Hmm. So this is black to play. G4. G4. Rook x2. Okay. So some of you are saying that all. What's the correct move is? Okay, let me tell you one hint. The correct move situation is sacrifice. Knight g4 possible, but if you go with knight g4, then the problem is there is a problem. If you go with knight g4, you can go with knight g4 and then this. So this will not be correct move. So what's the correct move over here? Rook x2, correct. So that's the hint that I was giving. Rook sacrifice from Gotham chess and all. Oh, wait. Why wasn't this not correct? Rook take. But what if he does not take? Oh, this was something I did not analyze. Yeah. He'll not take it. He'll go with the bishop over here, creating pin. Hmm. This is the problem. Otherwise, if there would be no pin, then maybe our rook sacrifice was correct. We all analyzed that if the king will take, then we'll try to check, right? But we never thought that he'll play some other move. That was the only problem. Okay, so rook sacrifice is not correct. Knight g4 is not correct. Now think for something else. Queen x5. Okay, queen x5 and you go with x3. Yeah, so I think queen x5 is correct. No. Queen x5, x3, we can take knight g4. Right? Queen d6. Queen d6 is incorrect. He can play bishop here. Okay, I think so. Queen d6. Yeah, correct. Bishop here, we push the pawn and we can look for the mate. Okay, so let's remove this one. So this one is white to play. Alright, so this is white to play over here. This pawn can be promoted, but the problem is this knight not allowing this to be pushed further. This is an endgame puzzle. Okay, so you may think first the correct move over here. Hmm. So this is white to play. Okay, what do you think is the correct move over here? Hmm. Alright, bishop x4 can be possible. Wait, if you say bishop x4, then he'll need to sacrifice this, right? That's the only thing I'm observing this over here. Okay, try to look for something else. Bishop x4 is not correct. Okay, bishop d6 is also not correct. I was thinking about bishop d6 only. Maybe looking for bishop attacking this pawn can work out. Okay, so this is white to play f4. Bishop f4. King will take it. Okay, king x2. If you play king x2, there's no reason for playing that. So you will just waste one move. Hmm. Pawn to e7. Yes, pawn to e7 is the correct move. The reason is simple. If you go with pawn e7, knight will take it. You will go with bishop check and easily win the knight. This will be a very easy win for you. So this was the correct move. Now this is white to play and figure out the best move continuation as white. Okay, so let me explain once again. Double up rooks along with the queen going to attack the king side. This king is completely compact. You are controlling the square where the king can jump. Also, you may look for the sacrifice. I mean, why am I telling this? Okay, so try to find out the best move over here. Bishop d6 and oh. So this is white to play over here. Hmm. Rook a6, rook b7. Okay, rook a6 he'll take, and then what you'll do? So you'll just lose. If you play this, king take it, and then you'll just lose. Rook b7 he take. Okay, and then queen c5. Queen c5 is incorrect. Queen c5, queen take easy. Right? Queen f3. Queen take. You'll take it. He will be a minor piece up. So don't go with queen trades. Rook take, king take. You'll go with a check. Queen d7. Okay, so rook take, king take, queen d7. Queen will go there. So this is also not a correct move. Queen d5. Queen d5 is possible, but after queen d5, he'll go with the bishop check. He'll go with pushing the pawn forward, and then he can play rook here, defending it. Right? So I don't think queen d5 is correct. Hmm. Okay, so you may think for the correct move. Try to figure out the best move over here. I know you can figure it out. Try to think according to it. Hmm. So what do you think is the correct move? Rook b7, queen d5. Rook b7, king take, queen d5 check. Okay. So rook take, queen d5, king goes there. And then we can have a check, winning the queen. So now this is black to play. This is black to play. What we did, we sacrificed the knight. Okay. We sacrificed the knight where after white take, this is your move. What we can do over here. So before I tell, for your kind attention, you cannot play any of the checks because the bishop controlling and the knight controlling these squares. Remember it. Also, you have an open bishop diagonal, so just take the advantage of it. Hmm. Take the free candy by the rook. Don't take candy from strangers, bro. Anyways, think over here. White to play. I mean black to play. Black to play. Knight f4 is incorrect. Why is it incorrect? Because he can easily take the king behind. What you'll do then? Hmm. Bishop x3 check. Can be possible. bishop x3, but he'll take the king there. So I don't think bishop x3. No, bishop x3 is correct. You can easily eliminate the rook. No. So what we can do over here is the question to you. Queen take knight and attack this. Okay, so your question. Hmm. Now this is black to play. What do you think is the correct move? Okay, so what is the correct move over here? Knight take e3, queen take queen, free queen. So the correct move is queen take queen, rook take, bishop take it, and easily continue the game. So this is your position, black to play. Over here, you are playing as black. You are struggling to push the pawn forward. You have already created an opposition like this. So think according to it. What can you do? Hmm. Okay, so this is black to play. Queen g2. We don't have a queen, right? Bishop e6. Bishop e6. So bishop e6 is not possible. You are playing as black. Bishop e5. So if you play bishop e5, then what will happen? That you are saying bishop e5. Hmm. Bishop e3. King there. I don't think so. Okay, I was thinking about king over there. If I play king there, he'll play king here. Right? So I don't think king over there is also correct. Bishop check, king there. No, king can come here. Then you will take the bishop there. Okay, so we'll continue. Bishop check is not correct. King over there is also not correct. Hmm. King c3. King c3. He'll play this. King c3. He'll play this. You'll take this. Okay. King c3. He go with a3. King over there, and we can take this pawn with the promotion, and that will be an easy win for you. Okay. So what you all may say, we have this position, black to play. So this is black to play. Try to find out the correct move. Continuation over here. Hmm. Alright, so this is black's turn, where black is, you all you all may think for the correct move. King can take the king recent play. Okay, so quarter ff. Try to find out the correct move. So you are saying bishop e5 not possible. E5, bishop c5. No. Take the bishop with the rook and then queen p2. So you are saying take the bishop with the rook. Queen take this. Then he'll take the rook here. You'll play bishop there. He'll play bishop there. No. So pawn x6. Pawn x6. He'll easily trade and continue with his plan. So don't go with pawn x6. Bishop c5. Not correct. Rook take this is correct. Queen take. You go with this. Then you can easily capture this, right? Okay, so wait. There is something I want to analyze. What if we take the rook here? This is black to play over here. I don't know why, but as per computer analysis, he must not play this. What's the reason? Is there something like mate or what? So you can easily eliminate this pawn attacking this. Okay. Ultimately, maybe you can easily win that. That's the main reason. Hmm. Okay. Alright. So thank you very much for coming to my live stream. We'll meet you in the next one.